Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Bukumi Bikekran. So guys, we're going to be checking out the hard truths about Islam, why Islam is not a tolerant religion. Let's watch, guys.
That Islam should not be considered a tolerant religion. Not that it's aggressive and hurting people, but the opposite, really, that it doesn't tolerate other people, anyone, to be aggressive and hurt each other. It doesn't tolerate that. That's not the kind of mercy we're talking about when we talk about Allah's mercy. In other words, if you said, oh, well, this person did this and this and so, and Allah's merciful, they can keep getting away with it. No, they can't. But if a person makes a mistake and they're sincere in their seeking of forgiveness, then Allah forgives them. But Islam also teaches us that even if Allah forgives somebody, the person they damaged still has rights on that person. I want to give you, this is a general statement, but it would apply in the case of women being abused as well. But this is just I can't, manipulate something. I have to tell you how it came, and then you can see for yourself how it could be applied here. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked his companions, who are the poor people? And they said, the masakin, the poverty-stricken. He said, no. He said, the real poorest of all people are those who come on the day of judgment with a mountain of good deeds. But the line of people, the people lined up in front of them, see, to take their rights on that person, because they damaged somebody. So a person comes, and for the damage that was done to them, they're allowed to take good deeds away from this person, and the line goes on and on and on until the person has no good deeds left, and there's still a line of people there getting their rights. So that now, because he has no good deeds to pay with, they begin to put their sins onto him. And that's fair. You damage somebody for this or that, you'll take the sin off of them and you'll pay that. Until, as a result, that person winds up going to hell. So that's how serious it is in Islam and how clear it is that people have rights. Even if Allah forgives you, that doesn't mean the people did. If you owe money before you come to Islam, you accept Islam, and all debts are forgiven with Allah. But you still owe to the people. And this is clear also. I want to make this clear for Muslims and the non-Muslims living in countries where they allow this usury, which is almost every country in the world today, deals in what's called riba, or usury or interest on money. Islam doesn't permit that. You're not supposed to do that. You can lease property, you can do different kind of creative buying and things like this, selling and so on. But the actual interest, charging money to use money, in other words, renting money, is not permissible. The same thing in the Old Testament, by the way. It's not something new. So when a person comes to Islam, everything is forgiven. Allah forgives him for this. It's a very serious sin. But even though Allah forgave them for the sin, they still have to pay the money they owe. Because I found some of the brothers in my country who said, well, I came to Islam, I don't owe that money anymore. Nope, you still owe it. You still have to pay it. So I think that helps you to better understand how critical it is in Islam that we know that Islam does not tolerate taking advantage of people, manipulating, hurting in any way other people. Now that's whether it's economic, physical, emotional, any kind of duress, all of these things, if a person does it, then they'll either pay for it in this life or go on and pay for it in the next life, or both.
Oh wow, I'm glad you said Islam does not allow people hurting other people, does not tolerate all those things. So But he also says something that even though Allah has forgiven you for everything, Allah has also given them rights to do whatever they please to do with the person that is owing them, or to the person that offended them. Like he said, if you are owing debt before coming to Islam, Allah has paid for everything. But that doesn't mean you should not. Even in Christianity, that's how it is done. Yeah, if you're owing debt, what we believe in Christianity, we believe that God will always send a destiny helper. God will surely send a destiny helper, and you will not know when you will get such financial help to settle your debt. That's what God can do for his, for us, for his sons and daughters. So that's what some people believe. That there's some people that, as a Christian, they might be owing a lot of debt, and they might be going through a lot, and they will still be believing in God. And if God see your intention, your true intention, God can just raise an army. God can raise somebody to bless you. God can raise somebody to, help you out of that situation, and you don't need to struggle or run scatter to look for money. But that doesn't work for everybody, but it depends on your communication and your closeness with God. Like the same way he said in Islam that God, when you come to Islam, you still need to pay what you are owing. It's mandatory for you to pay for what you're owing, because Allah has paid for everything doesn't mean you should make people suffer. Somebody that render help to you, you should make the person suffer. Or let's say the person said don't worry, but as long as you are still owing the person, you have to pay. But the one I would not accept, and I don't know if it's true that it happens, but I always hear a lot of story that they harm each other, they hurt each other, they kill each other, and the rest. I always hear a lot of news, a lot of things online, and the man said Islam does not accept it, that you should hurt one another, there should be love and peace. And I know and I know that most of these Muslims are practicing peace. They know how to show love to each other. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more. Like, share, and comment. I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.